And I don't ever talk about UFOs because I don't know the answer and because there's so much lying about them. But I did spend, over a year really looking at it carefully. And the one benefit of the many benefits of my job, but for me, the most satisfying benefit of my job is that I am literally paid to go satisfy my curiosity. If I'm really interested in something, I can call anybody I want, and some of them will return my call. And so I did. I called everybody from President Trump I was just really interested. Like, what is this? It was clear in 2017 when the David Graeber stuff came out that was like, wow, this is actually real. But what is it? So I embarked on this whole personal thing. I never talked about it in public, like just trying to figure out what is this? And I never really got to the answer. But I have my own views of it, but I think they're spiritual entities. I've said that. But I don't have proof. The one thing I know for sure is that the U.S. government has lied. Of course, we all know that. But what have they lied about? The thread that connects all of their lies is these are not supernatural. These are beings from another planet. It's a parallel civilization in space somewhere. They're little green men. So I have learned from vast experience that if you want to understand the truth about something, understand the nature of the lie first. Like, there'll be a topic and everyone's lying about it, and I want to know what's true. It's hard to find out what's true because it's all classified or whatever. You can't actually get to the truth, but you can assess the lies they're telling you. And if all the lies have one goal, to obscure one thing, you can be pretty certain that's the truth.
Right.
Does that make sense?
The law of convergence.
The law of convergence. Yeah. The X-ray theory. Like, look at it in its reverse contrast. And so, yeah, that has been the consistent theme in the disinformation campaigns ongoing since the Second World War about UAPs. These are not supernatural. So, and then you ask, well, like, why would they care? Why would the Pentagon, which has led this, why would they care whether people thought they were supernatural or not? Why would that be important enough to spend some untold number of millions and, 80 years hiding? And I don't know the answer, but I think it's very evocative. It really tells you a lot about the nature of this. It's evil. And of course, the connection to nuclear technology, which is clearly there. I don't fully understand it, but there clearly is a connection between nuclear technology and these sightings, obviously, noted for many years. So I think that there is a determined effort to deny a reality beyond the material reality. And so my suspicion is that's the real red line. I'd say what's not the red line is racism or sexism or anti-Semitism. I mean, they try to inspire those things. Our leaders want more of that. Clearly they want this. They want it. Why would you have Black Lives Matter protests exempted from COVID laws unless you wanted to make people racist? Of course. Why would you have Mark Levin on TV unless you wanted to create anti-Semitism? Obviously. I'm not falling for it. I'm not going to be an anti-Semite. I'm not going to be a racist. It's against my religion. I'm not falling for it. But they clearly want it. Clearly they want it to divide our society, obviously, so they can rule it more efficiently. I mean, that's just elementary and very clear to me. But what do they really not want? It's not what they say they don't want. I don't want you to be transphobic. Okay. Like you care. You don't want me to acknowledge a power higher than yours. That's what you really don't want.
So what Tucker Carlson is talking about here, talking about UFOs. He is talking about UFOs. And he's drinking the Kool-Aid. He thinks that they don't want you knowing about that stuff is because it affects nuclear weapons, and that's like ET. That's like ET shit. Like, he actually believes this shit. I like Tucker Carlson, but whenever people start talking about UFOs, and they lose me. Because if you ever notice every UFO sighting, this is from, I don't know how many years, 30, 40 years. Everybody has a UFO sighting. But here's the thing. And you could use this excuse back in the days because nobody had cameras. But it was always a grainy speck in the sky. It was always shining. It looked like it was moving at light speed, but it was nothing. Fast forward, current times, everybody has a cell phone. And we're still seeing UFOs. We're still seeing them. And guess what? They're still grainy. It's still a speck of light in the sky. And nobody's actually seen anything. Never seen a UFO. I've seen a lot of things in the sky. Supposed to be the ones that have crashed. The UFOs that have crashed. New Mexico. Why do they always hit a bush? Why do they always crash in a specific area? They hit a bush. You're flying through space at light speed. This is what it is. There's a light speed. Then they get to Earth and they hit a tree, and they crash. They make for great movies. A great alien movie. Alien versus Predator. It makes for a great movie, but no aliens. I know this is a little controversial, but like dinosaurs too. Like, yeah, I see they have the fossils, but how do you know what they look like if you've never seen one? You could put a pig out in the street, and after it decomposes, the bones are everywhere. You're not going to be able to put that baby back together. You don't even know what it is. You can't not tell the story without dinosaurs. Sounds good. But anyways, that's my little 3 cents on this. Like, follow, subscribe, bang that notification